It's Bobby Shields with Dog Bone Knives. Today we're going to be laying out a knife and doing it on the cheap. Doing it with just basic hand tools that anybody should have, especially if they want to do any kind of metal work. So anyways, let's get to it. Okay, here's a few of the knife designs and patterns that I've got laid out. Here's a tonneau. Here's a different style of hunting knife, a couple of little cleavers, a back spring and lock to repair this knife right here. Okay, and then we're going to take this one outside, this pattern right, this knife, and I'm going to do kind of a pistol gripped end there, or a rifle grip, and handle, and do it drop point front. This is 1095 steel. That means it's 0.95%, 0.095% carbon. So it tempers up real good, and it holds the edge pretty good too. I hadn't had no trouble with any of the other knives that I've made, and it's fairly tough. So let's get to outside and cut this one out. Okay, we're outside now, and I've got my steel, my 1095 steel. It happens to be 5/32 of an inch thick by 1 1/4 wide. Now I've got it clamped in a vise sitting on the tailgate of my truck, simply because I do not cut or grind in my little shop right there. I do all my reloading there, and I have freezers and everything. It's just more or less a hobby till I can get, you know, a bigger space and start getting more equipment, start making more knives. But anyway, this is how I do it, and I do it with just a bare minimum of equipment. So as you see right here, I have it clamped, and I'm going to be cutting it out with the laser. Yeah, laser, he's a good one right there. And the blades that I use are just a DeWalt thin one, probably a 1/16 or 3/16 thick, 1/8 thick. That's what it is. It's a 1/8 thick cutoff wheel in here, and it works really good. So, and then once I get this cut out, I'll take my grinder there and I will smooth it out, and like these, I'll do the edges like this. I need to bump a little bit more on these. Like I said, to start with, you rough them out, and you get where they're fairly slick, then you get them to where they feel good in your hand. These two will not have handles. They will just have holes in them, and they will have file work done all the way around the handle for extra grip. And I'll probably tie a lanyard on the end of them or to make the handle just seem a little bit longer and not slip in your hand. Okay, there's the water to cool it off in there in the grinder. Here's just a set of lineman pliers. Nothing super special about these. They just lineman pliers to hold the hot. Now, before you go to cutting on this, you have to remember this above all else. You got to wear safety glasses. Protect your eyes at all costs. Protect your eyes. I wear glasses, which are safety glasses too. So, and then I got put on earmuffs. Now this is going to be quite loud when I get started, so I don't know how to turn the volume down or off on this thing right now. So anyway, I'll see what I can do in the editing part of it. Anyway, let me get it set up and get started cutting. Okay, you can see that I cut it out and ground it to a rough shape. I'll have to redefine this with files inside, make it fit a little bit better. And I can't grind down in here, so I can get it with sandpaper or a round file. Round file to start with, sandpaper to get it smoother. Everything, and then it'll be off on the stage of filing the bevels, the angles, and the sides, putting in the ricasso, and getting it ready to go. All right, back inside.